Origin Weight Loss, and I'm here in my home kitchen with my husband, Chef Guy Alanat. And today we're going to make a really awesome paleo-friendly recipe. It's a beef filet mignon with a Chipotle Pan Sauce.
Yes, and it's actually very easy to do, and there's only like 7 ingredients, easy ingredients, including everything, including salt and pepper. So, you know, it's really like an easy recipe. And it comes to us from Angelina LaRue. She's one of our readers, and she wrote a book, The Whole Enchilada, kind of like a Southwestern feel. This is not a paleo book, but there's plenty
this
of
is a paleo recipe,
you know?
Yeah.
So, shall we get started?
Yes. So thank you, Angelina, for this inspiration.
Thank you, Angelina. So I have 2 beef tenderloin there, and we're gonna go ahead and literally season them like a lot, you know.
Lots of pepper?
A lot of pepper, a lot of salt. Usually beginners have a tendency to under season. This is a thick steak, so we want to make sure that we get plenty of seasoning.
Both sides, huh?
This big steak, right?
These are big filet tenderloins, yes. And I just want to remind you what a typical portion size really is, because this is enough for more than 1 meal. A serving size of meat is about the size of a deck of cards, so I'll show you what that looks like.
Oh, you have a deck of cards there?
Yes.
There you go.
So one serving size is actually like this size. So this is enough for tonight's dinner and some leftovers tomorrow.
Only this one. So is it the 2 of us tonight? The kids are away at grandma. So that's going to be 2 meals for both of us, okay? So it's salted and pepper. I have a skillet there. We really like to cook with skillets because the cassaron gives a very nice sear, and that's actually the point of this thing. We want to make sure that we have something very crusty, you know. So to make a nice crust, I added the seasoning, which is important. I'm gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. You can put coconut oil in there also, but you know, coming from the south of France, I'm kind of you know, biased with olive oil. And now I want to make sure that this is going to be on very high. We want that pan to start smoking a little bit, and that's the only way we're going to know that it's going to be very, very high. And then when we put that steak on it with the seasoning, salt and pepper, that's it, and the oil, we want to make sure that it goes that psh sound, and that's important because we're going to want to have that thermal shock, right? That's what's going to build the crust. We want a thick crust, and we're not going to move that thing too much, you know. We're going to let it build that crust, otherwise the crust is never going to build, okay? So
crispy outside.
Now
high heat.
I also have the oven that is set at 400 degrees. So on the top of the stove, we're only going to build the crust, and then when we have a crust at the bottom, a crust at the top, I'm going to finish it in the oven, you know.
Okay, sounds good.
You look amazing tonight.
Oh, so do you.
Sorry.
Well, there is some benefit of cooking with a cast iron pot too.
Which is what?
Increased iron.
Really?
Yeah, the food does absorb some of the iron from the pan,
really?
So it does help your iron levels.
And that's a good thing?
That's a good thing.
Really?
Especially, well, unless you have too much, but that's pretty rare.
But the steak does a lot of iron too, right?
A lot of iron in the steak too, so yeah.
Okay, alright. Let me talk about the other ingredients too. We have some chipotle in adobo sauce. You know, this is actually very adobo sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is going to be a low spicy, so I hope you like it. We're going to use some kind of liquid. That can be water, that can be wine. We choose to cook with bone broth. Very good. For that brand we have the link on the description. The salt and pepper I said, and that's about it. That's it. Okay, so that's not quite a meal. You can have any kind of side. Sweet potato is great. We're gonna serve it with acorn squash that are roasted in the oven.
Yeah, delicious.
This is smoking. We gotta go. It's smoking. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. So listen. That's what we want. We want that noise to build that crust.
Go ahead, honey. Make the noise.
So, and you know this, I'm not going to touch it. You know, maybe I'm going to go ahead and make sure the fire alarm doesn't kick in, you know. But we want to build that crust, so I'm not going to touch it.
Don't flip it over.
Wait a little bit. Don't flip it over, and we're going to wait. While we're doing this, okay, I'm going to cut the chipotle peppers. I'm not going to put too much of this because they're pretty spicy. I mean, we like it spicy, but we'll bite them quickly.
Sounds good.
That's good, huh?
So you don't have to worry about burning olive oil, right? But I've heard that, you know, it has a low burning temperature.
Yeah, no. You know, in fact, you should worry about, you know, burning any kind of oil. Butter burn pretty quickly. Coconut oil also. Olive oil also, and any kind of oil. You know, extra virgin olive oil. Its nutrition kind of like is lost as soon as it is heated. You know,
okay.
But it does give a nice flavor. You know, and it has a pretty high burning point anyway. Let's take a look at this. All right.
Nice and brown.
We have a nice sear there, okay? The casserole helps a lot, you know, but we want this nice and brown bits there. And you notice that I haven't touched it. Just touched it to flip it over, okay? So that was about, what, 2 minutes on each side?
Yeah,
2 minutes?
probably.
2 minutes on the first side, it will be 2 minutes on the other side. Alright, so now we have about 2 minutes on each side. We have two nice crusts on the top and the bottom. I'm going to add a little bit of butter on each steak like this.
Right on the top?
Right on the top. And then boom, in the oven.
That's it. You have to cover it?
No, you don't cover it. You let it cook like this in the oven. So first the sear on the top. Second, you finish your steak in the oven. That's step number 2 for the steak. The crust, number 1. Number 2, the finishing in the oven. And you know what number 3 is?
Eat it?
No, that's number 4.
Oh.
You want to rest it. That's very important. Meat like this, any kind of meat, you know, even chicken that you grill, even, you know, burgers that you grill. You want to make sure that you take them off the heat, whether it's oven, the top, or the grill, and you want to let it rest.
So let it sit.
Let it sit with an aluminum foil on the top, maybe, just to make sure that the juices rehydrate the meat from the inside out. And that's important because that's the difference between a steak that is dry and not moist, you know, and kind of like a tough a little bit, or something that is moist, tasty, tender. We all want the steak that is moist and tender, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So how long should we keep it in the oven?
Well, no, it depends on the temperature of the steak, it depends on the temperature of the oven. So really I encourage you to cook with your senses. You know, cut a little bit, take a look at it inside. If it's too bloody, you leave it more. If it's fine, you take it out and eat it. So it's really as simple as that.
Okay. A lot of sizzling going on in that oven.
Alright, a lot of sizzling, and we're pretty much ready. Let's take a look at the steak, okay? Now, we like our steak rare to medium rare. More rare, she's more medium rare, so that's pretty much what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so take a look at this. Okay, we still have that crust, okay? Yeah. And we have the rare there. It's pretty good there, you know, we have a nice crust, okay? So, shall we finish this steak?
Yes.
So this is the end of the recipe. So far it was easy. We just built the crust, we kind of finish it in the oven, and we're gonna put it on the side right there.
Okay.
And we're gonna let it rest. Oh, can we turn this on?
Yeah.
So the steak is gonna rest right here. You can put a lid on it. You know, you can put an aluminum foil and you know, let it rest, and it's just gonna be just fine. Now here we have all the bits from the steak, and we want to make sure that this is good, and the butter also. And let's go ahead and add.
Sauces confuse me, so I'm glad that we're making a sauce. I really never know what to do. So.
All right. So see, the chipotle, we're going to put a little bit of juice too. So this is going to go on high heat. mix it around.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and put our bone broth or any kind of chicken sauce, beef.
Kind of bone broth.
Yeah. Look at it.
Could you put red wine?
Yeah, you can put red wine too. In fact, the recipe calls for red wine too.
The original.
Alright, it smells good. That's pretty much all there is to it. We're going to reduce this sauce a little bit so it has more of the sauce consistency, and that's it.
We're just gonna let some of the fluid evaporate to make it thicker.
Yeah.
I think dinner's ready.
Alright, yeah, we're back, we're done. The steak has rested about 10 minutes, so we can just plate it, and we like it rare to medium rare with carousel. And I made some acorn squash that are just literally, just cut and roasted. So I'll add a few in there. And then the sauce is ready also. I'm just gonna pour it, and that was easy enough, right?
Yes.
Spicy. You like spicy, huh?
I like spicy.
Okay.
Spice it up.
Alright, you can find the complete recipe in the description of this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have plenty of recipes. Check out our website, and we also have a free report, how to break your weight loss plateau, which you can download with the link in this video. Thank you so much.